Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Somasin and this is your daily dose of body medicine. Today I want to talk about grace. I would like to define grace for you, but actually I want to let you do that work. I think that in defining grace for ourselves, that's actually where we get to find it, and it can be a really beautiful journey towards discovering what grace is. There are 5 steps to finding grace. Those 5 steps are positive memory, humility, gratitude, trust, and perfume. What is perfume? Well, you're going to have to wait until the end of the video to find out. So let's start with positive memory. Positive memory is something to evoke. It's kind of a feeling where you get to feel warm and fuzzy inside. So that can be remembering a hug or a tight embrace with someone who you care about. It can be a really warming conversation that you had with someone, them telling you how much they love you or you telling them how much you love them. It can also just be you having a really nice day and remembering that feeling inside your body of what that felt like to have a really nice, easy day. Number 2, humility. Humility is about you not having to have all the answers right away. You don't know, and that's okay. We're not here to have it down perfect, to be the best in every single way. In a Western culture, we tend to get so tight and rigid with ourselves around like what the right thing is. It doesn't have to be that. Let go and remember that you are a humble human. And that in that humility, we get to have spaciousness. We get to have room to grow, to learn, to have this wonderful human experience. You're not perfect. Neither am I. We're all going through this hard life. Sometimes some of us have it easier than others. That's okay too. We all kind of struggle. And so be in your humility. Be in the experience that you're in. You don't have to have it right. You don't have to have it perfect. Step into humility. Try that on. Step 3, gratitude. So it's not just about saying that you're grateful. Oftentimes we start listing the things that we're grateful for. I'm grateful for water. I'm grateful for my house. I'm grateful for my room. I'm grateful for the people in my life. But there isn't the actual feeling of what that feels like to be grateful. What do you feel when you feel grateful? So feel your gratitude. What does it feel like to be grateful for the glass of water that you're drinking? What does it feel like to go out in the morning and maybe get yourself that latte that you get from your coffee shop? What does it feel like to have access to that? Feel into that gratitude. So the next step 4 is trust. It's about trusting yourself, trusting your process, trusting the process of the world around you. We don't know what's going to happen. We have no idea. When I step out the door, out of my house in the morning, I don't know if someone's going to be there to punch me in the face. I don't know if someone's going to be there to give me flowers. That's not the kind of trust that I'm talking about. What I'm referring to is trusting that whatever happens, that I have the tools, that I have the ability to be well, to take care of myself, and to honor my process no matter what it is that I'm going through, to really be in the feeling of trust, of trusting. When someone approaches me, rather than, if there's someone who I'm intimidated by or afraid of, or for whatever various reasons, it's trusting that I'm going to be fine. It's trusting in my strength. It's trusting in my power, trusting in spirit to take care of me no matter where I am or what I'm doing. So that takes us to number 5, perfume. This is a personal story of my grandma. My grandma, I call her Beppa, used to walk into a room and she would put out what she called her perfume. And she would wrap her perfume around the room and kind of offer this glow to the room. It was kind of her way of lifting up the room around her. It was her way of kind of somatically, visually finding grace and being in grace. It's embodying that positive memory, that humility, that gratitude, that trust, and taking it into a room and letting it come out in whatever way it does. So my version of perfume is that I have wings, and I take those wings, and they're big, huge angel wings, and as I'm walking through the streets or while I'm in a room, I'll like flap my wings at people, and no one really knows that I'm doing that, but that's my way of remembering who I am and what I'm doing here, and remembering that every breath I take and every breath that everyone takes around me is a sort of blessing. So the idea is to find your version of these wings, your version of this perfume. Some people I've heard use confetti, or I've heard people use a vine that comes out from their bodies. You can get really creative with how you want to embody or take up a room or a space. You can even be by yourself and offer yourself that sense of visual grace. There's a sweetness that comes when you're really holding yourself in a positive light, in a divine light. We can embody these parts of ourselves and imbue ourselves with grace. By holding these 5 elements all at the same time, and it's a practice, it's not easy to do right away, it's not something that you can expect to like just have at your fingertips, but by practicing these and holding these 5 elements at the same time, you can start to step into grace. I hope this is helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer them for you. Otherwise, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for following me, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.